One morning, the Fat Controller came with his grandchildren to see Toby. "Come on, Toby, I'm showing around my grandchildren." "We will ride Henrietta." "Yes, sir," chanted Toby. Soon, they stopped at a station to get some food. Then, as the Fat Controller was having a Sunday roast, he saw his granddaughter doing a nice drawing. "What's that?" he said. "Oh, it's a castle. My aunt told me there was a castle on the railway. I tried to imagine how it would look like. Take a look at the map." Pondered the Fat Controller. Toby was surprised when he saw the Fat Controller getting out of the station with joy. "Toby," he said, "I've got a surprise for you." And off they went to their adventure. And so, Toby was going on the wildest parts of the island. Once the fireman really switched the points, the adventure really began. Toby would sometimes go through with branches and bushes in his face, but he didn't mind. He was happy for the adventure. At some point they could see a mine in the distance and thought maybe they could go there next. But now was the castle. "That's the castle," implied one of the kids. "Ha ha ha ha! What an adventure that was," said the Fat Controller. "But what about the mines?" said one of the little boys. "Oh yes," said the Fat Controller. "I'll take a small photograph and off we will go." And off they did. Once upon a time, there was a mine that was run by little engines. But now the place is abandoned and no one is around. The Fat Controller was surprised, but Toby was nervous. He was quite glad when they had to leave. "I think the castle and the mines will make a fantastic place for the visitors. But it will take a lot of hard work first." "Yes, sir," said Toby sadly. The Fat Controller's plans were soon into action, but Toby was unsettled. "Something about this area just feels haunted," said Toby quietly. "It's our turn to stay on guard tonight, Toby." Well, yes, sir. Why not?" stuttered Toby. "You'll have to watch out for the old warrior ghost, Toby." "What ghost?" "The warrior ghost. Every night he puts up his lights and goes hunting. Toot toot, gotta go. I mean, us brave engines are kept busy after all. Goodbye, Toby." Night came. Toby looked around, and everything looked spooky. Quite suddenly, he heard a wheezing sound. "It's the ghost!" he shouted. "What ghost?" the fireman asked. "It's the old warrior. I think he's come to hunt me down." "Don't be so daft," said the driver. "We'll go and investigate." They surprisingly came back immediately. "The old warrior wants to see you," the fireman giggled. "I don't," said Toby nervously again. "Well, we never told you to be lazy, Toby. Come on." "Well, bless my bell," Toby chimed. There in front of him was a little old engine. "This is your ghost, Toby. This is actually Bertram, but we call him the Old Warrior because he was so brave." Bertram and Toby are now firm friends. They take visitors around the mine and its castle. And now Toby knows that the place isn't haunted after all.